Okay, so this video will help you take one of the KWNYC Mailchimp templates and upload it to Mailchimp, create a list, and then make a campaign to send it out to the people in your database. So let's look at this one called New Agent Announcement. So the first step is you want to make sure that you have found this email that was sent out by Alexa called Introducing KWNYC Mailchimp Templates. It was sent on January 16th. If you need this email or these links again, please email Alexa at kwnyc.com. That's Alexa at kwnyc.com. So I'm going to click on the one that here it says New Agent Announcement. And when I click on that, it's automatically going to go into my Mailchimp account. Now, I have already set up a Mailchimp account and logged in. If you haven't done that, please set up a Mailchimp account and log in, then start this video again at the beginning. So here we are in the template window, and you can see New Agent Announcement. I also uploaded it again previously on the first. So when I click on New Agent Announcement template, it's going to have this window show up with all of the different fields that you can fill out, and it's already laid out. So if you wanted to change the picture, you just click on this editing tool right here, and it'll ask you to change the picture. If you wanted to change the copy, click on that, you can change the copy. If you want to change your information, you can replace the photo, add your content. It's already set up to go. Also, the links down here, each one of these already has a link in it. If you do not have a profile on these, simply delete the link. So if we don't have what's an example here? If I don't have a Snapchat account, I'm just going to delete it and then Snapchat goes away. If you don't have any of these, delete them all. If there's one on this list if there's one that you have that's not on this list, you can simply add another service. This is a great way to make your social media to bring your social media engagement to your announcement email. So now that our email is set to go, because you have the photography, you have the copy, and you've got your information, the next thing we do is we need to send this. So this is our template. Right up here it says preview and test, so you can see enter preview mode. This is what the email will look like when it is sent on a desktop. This is what it will look like when it's sent and received on someone's phone. And then in their inbox, well, if it was formatted for that, it would if a person's email client allows for that, then this would be different. So now that we have our template, the next thing we need to do is create a list. So I'm going to go back to the main page on Mailchimp right here, and up at the top where it says lists, and then create a list, and we're going to create a list. I'm going to give it a name, database. And we're going to say it's from my email address. And it's from me. And a reminder, we met last year. And then here's our contact information. So now I've created a list and I can add contacts to it. So there are a number of ways that you can add contacts to a list. You can simply add a subscriber one by one. You can also, by clicking this drop-down menu, add a subscriber, you can also import contacts using a comma-separated values file. That's what a CSV file is. You can copy and paste from an Excel file, or you can use an integrated service like Google Contacts or Contactually. There are many CRMs that integrate with Mailchimp. If you have questions on how to integrate those specific CRMs, please go to that CRM's website and look for tutorial videos on how to connect their service to a Mailchimp account. So now that I have my list and I've connected it to my CRM, or I've uploaded people to it, now it's time for the campaign. So up here where it says a campaign, now a campaign is when we are going to send the email to the list. You cannot send a template to the list. You can only send a campaign to your lists. So up here where it says create campaign, I'm going to give my campaign a name, announcement email, campaign type, just regular. There are a lot of other different types that you can use, but for this one, regular works just fine. So now it's going to ask us for our list, right? So I've got database. Now I can send it to the entire list. I can send it to a group or a segment in that list or a saved segment. For this one, just send it to everybody on the list. And then down here where it says next, click next. Okay, now this is the information that for the email subject. So we're going to say, I am excited to share the news. All right, and now we're ready to move on. If you have questions about these other fields, simply go to Mailchimp.com or go to their forums and learn more about them. So now that we've named the email, it's time to, from email, so verify. Oh, you do want to make sure that your email is verified. That's why that step was in there. So now we can select a template. So we can create an email by selecting from scratch, right? So if you wanted to make something like a market report or a newsletter off the cuff, you could simply go in and just make your own templates very quickly. You could also use saved templates, and this is where we're going to pick up the agent announcement template that we imported earlier. So we're going to select here. And now this template has been populated in our campaign. Once again, you can change this. So if you have a template for a market report and you wanted to make it specific for a building, you could save the same template for a market report, and when you're sending it out to the building, you can still tweak it. Okay. Once everything is set here and you've got what they call what you see is what you get editing, simply click next. And then it will run through a click of, it will give you some checks. So of course for this is a demo, so I didn't add any recipients to the database. This would be green if you had recipients. Also, you can see here it's taking you through. You just want to, it will also help you resolve any of these issues. Once it's resolved, you'll be able to proceed to the next part, click send, and then execute, and now your email is sent. And that is how to upload a template, create a list, and make a campaign in Mailchimp. Use this every time you are looking to send one email to a very large group of people. Also use this when you are implementing a 33 touch into your business. If you have any other questions about this video or any other videos, please email coaching@kwnyc.com. That's coaching@kwnyc.com.